Good morning. Good morning. So I'm in a parking lot of McDonald's and I really like Happy Meals. I love the fact that they're small so you're not eating so many calories. And I love the fact that you get a toy, and even though it's so silly, it just always makes me happy. When I'm having a bad day, I just enjoy my toy. What it reminds me of when my kids were young and we drove to McDonald's, maybe too much, but we had our Happy Meals at McDonald's. I used to actually keep placemats in the car so that the kids weren't dirty, and hand towels. Once I had a foreign exchange student live with me, and I said to Raquel, what's the biggest difference between living in America and living in Spain? And she said, I never had so many meals in a car. But life was really hectic, and it was almost like our family time together. We were in the car and we had our best conversations here. And every so often, I just go to McDonald's in America and just get a Happy Meal. But whenever I'm in a foreign country, I always go to McDonald's right after I get off the plane, because McDonald's offers Wi-Fi and I get to get in touch, and I know that I won't get sick from the food, so I do that. It's kind of like a basic, it's almost like basic, there's no technology involved. And we live in such a fast pace, and technology sometimes is so frustrating. Yesterday, I was on the app for an airline to make reservations, and I was on for 45 minutes. I couldn't figure out how to use miles and that until I finally spoke to a person. I called a person. I was on the phone with the person. She was really helpful for 1 hour and 42 minutes and 34 seconds. I was in my car, and it was just so frustrating, the technology. And then it took this woman so long to straighten out the problem, and then the airlines charges a fee to speak to a human being. Like, how sad is that? I feel like technology is it just took on a life of its own, and you need a person. You need that human contact. I could have never done this myself. I happen to love technology. Sometimes people say to me, I'm not on Facebook, I have a flip phone. I can't even imagine how you can live your life without having technology now. Every morning when I get up, I say to Alexa, what's the weather going to be like? She plays music, she gives me a compliment. That's my interaction in the morning. But I think sometimes you have to know how to get away from technology, how to regroup yourself, how to ground yourself. And for me, going to McDonald's is a very grounding experience. It brings me back to my memories of when my kids were young. I like the food. I like a Happy Meal because I feel like at least I'm not having a million zillion calories. And I think that it's really important that we all make a list of what grounds us, what makes us feel comfortable when the world is spinning out of control. And whatever that is, make sure that when you feel like exacerbated, like I was this morning, I was yesterday with the airlines, that you do things where you feel grounded, where you feel back to yourself. It's raining outside. It's kind of like a cozy day. I'm sitting here. I haven't drove through yet, but I have my Wawa coffee. It's still $1. And I think that we all need to find our comfort food, our comfort area, our comfort place, our comfort activity, because otherwise there's no way to ground yourself and you get out of balance. So here's to finding your simple pleasures. This one is mine. Have a really great rainy day. Take an umbrella. I don't know where you live, but take an umbrella if you live in the Northeast, because it's raining here. And I'll see you tomorrow.